This episode of Accelerator TV is brought to you by Ninja Gaiden 2, available exclusively on the Xbox 360. Go to xbox.com/ninjagaiden2 for screenshots, wallpapers, and the free demo, and stay tuned for a preview at the end of this episode.
Hello, I had porridge for breakfast this morning, iced tea, English muffin with raisins. Wishful thinking. Actually, I had a vegetarian omelette, sourdough. I never take more than 2 bowls into the shower anymore. I only need one, shampoo and conditioner in one, you know, and it's a body wash. But it's kind of little balls that explode and give an invigorating, all over sensation. If you ate that formula at the right moment, you might prevent laryngitis. Some people say whiskey is good, just to loosen up, sort of like build-ups and mucal extracts.
Another day, another way for me to open up to you. Yeah, yeah. Another day, another way for me to open up to you.
Oh, I mean, it started with around about that time in Brighton when I was making music with Christian, talking about 96 or something like that. I started to just get a lot more confident at just kind of getting up on the mic and thinking, oh, I sod it, you know. I feel the music was holding me back, you know. And I said, oh no, it's not cool, you know. It's, you know. And I kind of got over being cool, actually. That's when I started getting into singing. I got over myself.
To make up thing for the future.
Thinking like, oh, I'm going to look a tit if I sing, and I'm all about electro and machines, you know. Just got to keep it like tough, whatever. Then like, look at me now, you know. I'm embracing my inner nerd. I'm embracing all the things that make me me, and I'm much happier. Cast your mind back to 2000, a young Lidell, a younger Lidell is grappling around in his apartment in Berlin, pacing around thinking, fuck it, I've spent my advance, I can't make this album that Warp need from me. Just after I delivered them the very good but rather unpopular album, Muddling Gear, I decided I needed to make my follow-up. Unfortunately, I spent the money. I thought I'm going to have to do something and have to make a career for myself as a solo artist. Got the whole looping thing down, and slowly but surely I got my own. I started doing my own bookings. I had no one working for me, no manager, no booking agent, no nothing. I started doing everything myself. I basically gave up recording the record. I started programming my software, I started doing all this stuff. Basically, it kind of like expanded in a way I could never have predicted. Because it was just, in a way, it was just a means to an end, that whole solo thing. But I started to really enjoy it as a process, in a way of making music, because it kind of like, really, I think people like the fact that it was so, like, raw, basically. It's so edgy and, like, basically messy. Really, really messy, and just kind of like, okay, fuck it. That didn't work, but this might work, you know, and then you get it and everyone's like, hey. And it's the fight that I used to get when I used to go and see Jeff Mills, you know, when he'd spin records so quickly, they would all be clanging all over the place, but when he brought it back in, it was just like, yeah. So anyway, yeah, I just thought I'd done that for 6 years basically, and I could have gone out and done this record solo. I mean, I would love it. I really enjoy playing like that. It's amazing fun. But I thought, nah, this wouldn't be right for these songs, because I spent so long crafting them with Mocky on really basic instruments, making sure that they were good songs, watertight songs, and they have a lot of changes in them. And the loops are great, but to do a lot of quick changes with the loops because they just kind of want to stay looping. I just knew that the material wouldn't work, basically, solo. But there are a few bits of solo in this show still. and I can't let it go. And I'm still trying to work out how to get everyone else involved in my world. It takes a lot of energy to do that because somehow we've never got any time to rehearse. I'm going to get them on board somehow.
A little bit of feel that goes a long way.
I think people like a show. You know, I like a show. I mean, I'm just drawing on, a lot of traditions, but things that really move me. And like I say, I'm just embracing things that make me happy, to be honest. Everything's kind of like grown and evolved in a kind of crazy way I could never have predicted. And I think that's normal for everyone, isn't it? I mean, so everyone's kind of changed, and some of them won't be down with it and they're still really into the hardcore electronics. They just wait for that part of my show and they hate the rest of it. Some of them don't like the electronics, they just want the really simple songs. Some of them like all of it, you know. Some of them hate everything. I'm happy that, I've managed to kind of retain what it is I want to do.
Let me know, a little bit of feel that goes a long way. I need your touch to get me through my day. Watching you sleeping, I cry, and please don't make my feel.
That's it, I'm on the bus with a bunch of my friends, having a good time, and no more dinners for one. Musically speaking. It's a banquet, a sonic all-you-can-eat buffet. And who wouldn't want to be invited to that?
Yeah, please don't make my feelings go away.
Pants. This is James Pants, who you've interviewed earlier.
I drank all of Jamie's beer last night.
But he replaced it.
I replaced it.
And he's actually just about to give me a bird hat.
You know what team that is?
Do I know what team it is?
It's the Baltimore Oreos.
The Baltimore Oreos.
Oh, please don't make my feelings go away. Please don't make my feelings.
A lone warrior must restore honor to his clan. He seeks justice for the fallen. And to his enemies, he brings only vengeance and death. Gaiden 2, exclusively on Xbox 360. Vengeance is coming, June 2008.
Hey everybody, it's Gary Vaynerchuk, and I'm really excited to be on Revision 3 starting June 23rd. Some of the things you'll expect from Wine Library TV is we're going to expand your palette, try different things, look at different regions, but most of all, we're going to look at wrestling, the Jets, Thundercats, Strawberry Short...
Okay. Remember what we talked about?
I'm sorry, a little less thunder.
You're kind of,
yeah.
More sunshine.
Okay, I'm sorry. Some of the things you can expect from me are expanding your palette, but what I'm really going to do is I'm going to bring Ric Flair, the Nature Boy, and I'm coming to Revision 3, Thunder! Shut your trap. Ah! Yeah, I would never play with this. Do I need a corkscrew? You know what it's like? The people's elbow.